Hello everyone, this is Debbie and welcome to my channel Ridiculous Goodness, and today we're going to do something different. We are going to look at the Six of Cups from the Tarot Mucha by Lo Scarabeo. I'll show you more of the card in a moment, but you can see this box is obviously a Tarot Mucha deck. So we're going to use this deck to understand the Six of Cups better, and the way it can apply to any other deck that you use for the Six of Cups if it means something for you when you're looking at the card for the Six of Cups in any deck. If this has meaning for you, then you can use it whenever it comes to you in a reading. Doesn't matter if you have this exact card deck. Probably this will have more a multi-purpose kind of thing. I'll see what comes up when I do the video, because I have a basic idea of what I'm going to go on about. But I just want to show you the card real quick, and I'll point out some things that I see in it. The main meaning for most Six of Cups is, having happy memories. They have two children here, and then they have an older boy here, and they have a scene in the back here, and it just seems, this card just seems a little bit disjointed, just because the way the scene is set up, the way I see it, they have this thing in the background. It doesn't seem like it should be that far back. The perspective is very strange in this card. I'm trying to get it to focus on there, and you see that blue part. Okay, that blue part in the back, that's where there's a weird perspective, and it just seems like they didn't get it right, and I use that to my advantage, like just the way the card looks. This can apply to any card that you're using. So once again, I know I said that already, but to look at every little detail and just see the card move and see what it means to you. So the basic meaning, of course, is just what I've said, like happy memories and, childhood and just simpler times. But in this card, you just see that there's like, I guess the word could be strife. There's conflict going on in the back. And it just seems like this, it doesn't have to be seeming this way, but I'm going to go through this, first of all, like what I see first, and then go onwards if whatever comes up. Like, just like this he's older than these children, that, just kind of like a distraction. He might not even be somebody that's, knowing that he's acting as a distraction to something. It could be good or it could be bad, but just because be in any situation, you have to figure out what you're feeling from it. But this is just to get a general feel and onwards of this card, whatever you can probably get from here. Of course, it's going to be all-encompassing, because you can obviously get more as you're looking at the card. But just the scene here, and just seems like the way he's picking it up and just putting it up to side, like it just, maybe he's like working or just showing like his wares. Like, it doesn't seem like he's selling anything, but it could be that. And it just seems like there's just, maybe just they don't really know this person very well, the younger children, and they're just wondering what's going on, and they're oblivious to what's going on in the background. So regardless of, what the attention's here, like they're oblivious to things that happened in the past. So memories of what happened that seemed, different than what you, looking on it now, what it means to you now, is going to be different, of course, because you have different perspective, different information now available to you. And this can now, this can actually be something meaning for somebody right now just watching it, just like as if this is like, one of the weekly messages that I do and stuff like that. Just, looking at your memories and knowing that you need to not ignore them, instead to revisit them and constantly just know that, even if, sometimes things will come up, and other times you have to just spend some time trying to get to, like, maybe for some people just meditate and that's what's worked for them, but other people walk because they need to do something active, and that's what works for them. And there's of course other things you can do, but those are two examples of getting memories. And I just feel like, there's more that needs to come out from this card. Not only just getting the overall meanings that you can get from it, but just like messages that come through. Because once again, as I kind of said in the beginning, or I did say, that it'll be multi-purpose. So, that's just the way it is, and I like that a lot. So, let's see what else I can get from this card. So, of course, it's cups. So, and it's 6. 6 can mean a lot of things, and I think, it can have there's pretty positive association with 6 overall. Like, it seems, trying to, like, I know, like, the 6 of Wands and, 6 of Swords, I still see it as positive. And then, I mean, to look at it, just from what I'm feeling right now, it seems very positive to me. And trying to see, like, this, it just seems like a movement card. Just seems like, even though it can be passive too, it just seems like there's so much more to it. There's more than meets the eye, and just like in this card, it just shows that. More than meets the eye. You don't know who these characters are. I mean, even the children, maybe they're up to something themselves. Maybe something's still innocent. Like, maybe they're just trying to buy, kind of like since this is around a time, like, just thinking of something, great to get for, somebody in their family or their friends. Thinking of something good to do for those around them. Because they have, like, they're supposed to represent cups, but they could be like vases, and they have the flowers in there, so they could be like thinking of getting one, like I was saying earlier, it was kind of like he was selling his wares, and so that seems very probable. So far it just seems like it's going back and forth between message and like trying to show what could be in the card. So either way, it's helping to get across what I'm trying to do. So I'm just going to see if there's something else. I guess this would be about it, because what I see right now, this is what needs to be. And I do want this video to be something that can be looked at rather quickly, because I know that my videos are, for weekly guidance, is pretty long, but doing this will give somebody a chance to, like, at least look at the message for them, and just know that they, are, able to read the cards well. Like, I mean, I can't promise I can do this for all of the cards, but I can say that, I know this is helpful not only for myself to do this, because I always do these things because I enjoy them and that I get something out of them as well, but I do it because I want to help others to see that, they have the right idea in their lives, and that no matter what they've gone through in their lives, that they are capable of figuring things out, and they can know more about themselves, you know, they think, oh, I know who I am, but you know, there's more to you than that. There's more to you than that and that and that. You can think you know yourself so well, and you're like, well, there's still more to figure out. There's more to love. And it's important that you see that within yourself. And important that you know that you can make things happen in your life, and there's nothing that you can't do. And it sounds, you know, like, oh yes, but you know, I've heard that before. I've heard that things will change, but they have not changed. But you just need to keep doing your best to make changes happen in your life, even if you think you might be disappointed. Because anybody can just, you know, fly by through life, you know, on the seat of their pants, but, you know, sometimes it takes more bravery to be patient and know that, you know, that you'll take action as you need, and it will work out. So, thank you, even though there's more to say. Thank you for listening to this video, and I hope it has helped you as always, and I will see you again very soon. Thank you. Bye.